You have your rock star best employees at the entrance of the tunnel prepping. Can they do a better job than automation? Most likely, because they're making judgment calls. They're visualizing, identifying the individual areas that need addressed on that car. How often are those the employees prepping your cars? 10% of the time? 20, 30, 5? Your customers like consistency. Your consumers are the same way. They want to come to your wash. They want to know what to expect, how long it's going to take, what kind of service am I going to receive, and what's my car going to look like coming out the back door. Consistency is the key. When they know what they're going to get, they're going to become members. One of the big things that we all talk about in the industry, how can we change our process? How can we change our products in the car wash? How can we become more profitable? What can we do? What can we do? Labor's going up. When it comes to car washing, we live it, we breathe it, and we know the shoes you're in, we know the seats you're in, and we're happy to share some things with you that we hope can benefit your operation. Today, I'm going to bring you real life data to somewhat prove the theory about prepless. We hear this statement all the time, like, you have to prep cars. You have to. And they give us a ton of reasons why. They say, if you don't prep, you're not going to get them clean. If you don't prep, the customers are going to scream at you and they're going to go to your competition. And it costs too much. Here's a little short video of one of our customers. Typical situation you see in New England. This one actually happens to be in Alaska. There's 4 guys there trying to guide customers on, employees walking in between the cars, customers not knowing, is he going to step out of the way? Should I run over him? What should I do? And this is what we just see everywhere. And there's some inherent problems with this: safety, production, consistency of the product coming out your door. All right. Now here's another location, actually by the same car wash owner that we converted over to prepless. And the time lapse is a little crazy, but you can see the consistency of the flow. The cars just keep moving in. There's one person in there, so your consumer knows who to keep eye contact with. They know who to take instructions from. So how are we going to make this work? Here's a short video of things that we identified to make this work. Obviously you need a good soap application. Get these soils loosened up on the car. We really prefer a top-down wash method. The hood, the windshield, the roof, easy areas to clean. The sides, the rocker panels, the wheels, the wheel wells, difficult. So we get that soap on the car. We scrub and wash the top of the car, letting the soaps do their work before we try to go in with our high pressure, which is replacing the manual prepping. Now we'll focus on that high pressure. It's sides, it's top. You can do it in 1 or 2 applications, and it is really effective cleaning those lower areas of the car that are difficult. What is required to do that? Well, you need the high pressure arch. Well, now you need a high pressure pump to run the high pressure arch. What does that do? That raises your water and sewer costs because you're using more water per car. So what's the next step? Let's reclaim some water so we don't lose our profitability and our utility bills. And of course, you'll have to tie your tunnel controller into it to tell it when to turn on, when to turn off. So we took a store that was built in 2004. When I say it was fully mature, I mean it was fully mature. It had great membership. It washed a lot of cars for us. We went in, we moved some equipment around, we put in that high pressure rinse arch, we put in the pumps to support it, and we put in the reclaim to support it. We reopened. And this was the result. Our unlimited membership grew over 100% at that store. Our throughput, cars went up almost 75%. Our car washes, we generally run that conveyor at 200 cars an hour about 8-9 months out of the year. Yep, 8, 9 months out of the year, this conveyor is running at 200. So to increase the throughput, that means that line's consistently moving. We're not missing rollers, and we are processing our customers at a good rate. Revenue, again, almost 73%. The revenue went up. Profitability, almost 90%. So you say it costs too much. You're going to ask next, what's this thing cost to do? We're just over $100,000 to convert a store. You know, if you just eliminate 2 guys prepping, here's your savings. So at 18 months, you've recouped your 6-figure investment. There's not much here most of us can do to get an ROI of 18 months.